In this episode, we are going to talk about the book The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Welcome back to Daily English Podcast. This episode is a simple book summary. The real book can be difficult, but here you will hear it in easy English. In this episode, you will learn the main ideas of the book chapter by chapter. You will learn why waking up early can help your life. You will learn how the morning can help your mind feel calm and clear. You will also learn how small daily habits can create big change over time. This is not a fast summary. This is a slow and clear explanation of the book. You can listen, relax, and improve your English at the same time. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's begin. The author explains that many people today feel very busy. They work a lot. They check their phones a lot. They sleep late. They wake up tired. When they wake up, they look at messages and social media. Their mind becomes full very quickly. They feel stress early in the morning. Because of this, their day starts in a weak way. They do not feel calm. They do not feel clear. They feel like they are running all the time. They are busy, but they do not always do important things. At the end of the day, they feel tired but not satisfied. The book says that the way you start your morning changes the rest of your day. If you start the day with noise, stress, and your phone, the day becomes heavy. If you start the day with calm, exercise, and thinking, the day becomes stronger. The author explains that successful people protect their mornings. They wake up early. They use the morning for themselves. They do not give this time to work or to the phone. They give this time to their mind, body, and heart. The first part of the book talks about how the world today is full of distraction. Many people cannot focus for a long time. They move from one thing to another. They check messages many times. They feel pressure to answer quickly. This makes the mind tired. The book says that deep work and deep thinking are very important. But deep thinking needs quiet time. Early morning is the best quiet time. At 5 a.m., most people are sleeping. The world is calm. There are no calls. There are no emails. This is a special time. The author explains that waking up early gives you control. When you wake up early, you choose how to start your day. You do not let the world control your mind. You control your morning. The book explains the idea of discipline. Discipline means doing something even when it feels difficult. Many people want success, but they do not want discomfort. They want results without changing habits. The book says this is not possible. To grow, you must do new actions. At first, these actions feel hard. Waking up at 5 o'clock a.m. feels hard. Exercise in the morning feels hard. Sitting quietly and thinking feels hard, but after some time it becomes easier. The body and mind learn the new habit. The author explains that small daily habits create big life results. If you do small good actions every day, your life slowly improves. If you do small bad actions every day, your life slowly becomes worse. So habits are powerful. The book also explains that many great people wake up early. Athletes, writers, leaders, and creators often use early mornings. They use this time to train, think, and prepare. They do not wait for motivation. They use discipline. Then the author explains that morning time is a gift. It is a private time. It is a quiet time. When you wake up early, you can work on yourself before you work for others. You can grow before you give your energy to the world. The book says that the first hour of the day is very important. This hour can change your mood, can change your focus, can change your future. If you use this hour well every day, their results become very big after months and years. The author also explains that many people feel they do not have enough time. They say they are too busy, but waking up 1 hour earlier gives you time. You create time. You do not need to find time. You make time in the morning. The book explains that early rising is not about sleeping less. It is about sleeping better. You must sleep earlier at night. You must take care of your body. Good sleep is important. The goal is not to feel tired. The goal is to feel strong and fresh in the morning. The author says that the early morning helps your brain. When you wake up early, your brain is calm and clear. You can think better. You can learn faster. You can plan your day. You can decide what is important. The book teaches that the morning should not start with the phone. When you check your phone first, your mind becomes busy with other people's problems. Your mind becomes full of noise. It is better to start the day with your own thoughts. The author also explains that many people feel lost in life because they do not spend time with themselves. They do not sit quietly. They do not think about their goals. They do not plan their future. The morning is the best time to do this. So the main message here is clear. If you want a better life, you must build better mornings. If you build strong mornings, you build strong days. And if you build strong days, you build a strong life. Waking up at 5 a.m. is a tool. It is not magic. It is not easy in the beginning, but it gives you space to grow. It gives you quiet time. It gives you control. The book says that you must be patient. Change takes time. New habits take time. At first, you may feel tired. You may want to sleep more. But if you continue, the body will adapt. The mind will become stronger. The morning will become your favorite time. Now the author explains that the first hour should have a simple structure. This first hour is called the victory hour. This hour helps you start the day in a strong and calm way. It should not be random. It should not be full of messages or work. It should help your body and mind wake up slowly and clearly. When you use this hour well, you feel more energy and more control during the day. The author explains that the brain is very open in the early morning. When you first wake up, your mind is quiet. You have not yet filled your head with news, social media, or problems. Because of this, it is a perfect time to build good habits. It is also a perfect time to think clearly and learn new things. The book says that many people start the day by checking their phone. They look at messages, emails, and social media. This makes their mind busy very fast. They feel stress before they even stand up. The book says this is not a good way to start the day. It takes away your control. Instead, the book suggests starting the day in a calm and strong way. It says that the first hour should be for personal growth. This means working on your body, your mind, and your goals. When you do this every morning, your life slowly becomes more organized and more focused. The author explains that early morning exercise is very important. When you move your body, your blood moves faster. Your brain gets more oxygen. You wake up faster. You feel more alive. Exercise also helps reduce stress. It helps you feel happy and strong. Even simple exercise like stretching or walking is helpful. The book says that exercise in the morning helps you think better during the day. When your body moves, your mind becomes clearer. After exercise, the author suggests quiet thinking time. This means sitting quietly and letting your mind become calm. You can breathe slowly. You can think about your goals. You can think about what kind of person you want to be. This quiet time helps you feel centered and peaceful. The author explains that many people never spend quiet time with themselves. They are always busy. They are always looking at screens. They never stop to think about their life direction. Because of this, they feel lost or stressed. Quiet morning time helps you understand yourself better. The book also says that learning in the morning is very powerful. After exercise and quiet time, the body is ready to learn. You can read a book. You can listen to something educational. You can study a new skill because the mind is fresh. Learning is easier and deeper. Small daily learning creates big results over time. If you learn a little every morning, you improve every day. After many months, you become much stronger in knowledge and skill. This is how great people grow. They do small learning every day. Morning time helps you plan your day. When you sit quietly and think, you can decide what is important. You can choose your main tasks. You can choose what matters most. This helps you avoid stress later in the day. The author says that many people start the day without a plan. They react to problems. They react to messages. They react to other people's needs. Because of this, they feel busy but not productive. Planning in the morning helps you lead your day instead of following it. The book explains that waking early is not easy in the beginning. The body wants to sleep. The mind wants comfort. But if you sleep earlier at night, the body slowly adjusts. It adapts. After some time, waking early becomes natural. You begin to feel good in the morning. The author also says that you must protect your evening. If you sleep too late, you cannot wake up early with energy. So, the book suggests going to bed earlier and avoiding screens late at night. Good sleep is part of the system. Bad habits build slowly. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be consistent. Even if you feel tired, you wake up. Even if it feels difficult, you continue. After some weeks, the habit becomes easier. After some months, it becomes part of your life. When you win the morning, you win the day. When you feel strong early, you feel strong later. When you feel calm early, you feel calm later. The morning sets the emotional tone for the whole day. The book also explains that early morning gives you time for yourself before giving time to others. During the day, you work, you talk, and you help other people. But in the early morning, you help yourself first. This builds self-respect and confidence. The author says that confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself. When you say, "I will wake up at 5 a.m.," and you do it, you trust yourself more. When you keep this promise every day, your self-belief becomes stronger. Great lives are built from small daily actions. Big success does not come from one big moment. Each morning is a new chance to grow. Now, the author talks about the exact method for the first hour after you wake up at 5 a.m. The first hour is divided into 3 parts. Each part is 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes are for movement. The second 20 minutes are for quiet thinking. The third 20 minutes are for learning. This simple system helps you grow your body, your mind, and your skills. The first 20 minutes are for exercise. The author says that when you wake up, your body feels slow. Your mind feels soft and not fully awake. Movement helps you wake up faster. When you exercise, your heart beats faster, your blood moves faster, your brain becomes more active, and you feel more energy. The author explains that exercise in the morning also helps remove stress. When you move your body, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good. You feel happier. Even simple exercise can help. You can stretch. You can walk. You can run or do light training. You do not need a long workout. The goal is to wake up your body. The author says that this first 20 minutes should be active. It should make you breathe deeply and sweat a little. This helps your brain becomes alert. After this, your mind is ready for quiet thinking. The second 20 minutes are for reflection. Reflection means quiet thinking. It means sitting in a calm place and letting your mind slow down. You can breathe slowly. You can write in a notebook. You can think about your goals and your life. Many people never sit quietly. They are always busy. They always have noise around them. Because of this, they do not know their own thoughts clearly. Morning reflection helps you understand yourself better. It helps you see what matters in your life. During this time, you can think about what you want to do today. You can think about your long-term goals. You can think about how to improve your behavior. You can also feel gratitude. Gratitude means thinking about good things in your life. When you feel grateful, you feel more positive. The author says that writing your thoughts is helpful. You can write your goals. You can write your plans. You can write your feelings. Writing helps your mind become clear. It helps you see what is important and what is not important. This quiet time also helps reduce anxiety. When you sit calmly and breathe slowly, your body relaxes. Your mind becomes peaceful. You feel more ready for the day. The third 20 minutes are for learning. After exercise and reflection, your mind is fresh and open. This is a very good time to study or read. You can read a book that helps you grow. You can learn a new skill. You can listen to something educational. The author says that daily learning creates strong results over time. If you learn for 20 minutes every morning, you learn many hours in 1 year. This is how people become experts. They use small daily learning time. The book explains that morning learning is deeper than learning later in the day. In the morning, there are fewer distractions. Your brain is not tired. You can focus better. You can understand more. The author says that this three-part system is simple but powerful. Movement wakes the body. Reflection calms the mind. Learning improves your skills. When you do these three things every morning, you become stronger in many ways. The book also explains that you must be patient. First, waking up at 5 a.m. feels difficult. The body wants to sleep. The mind wants comfort. But if you continue every day, the body adapts. The morning starts to feel natural. You do not need to be perfect. Some mornings will be harder than others. Some days you may feel tired, but consistency is more important than perfection. If you follow the system most days, you will see change. The early morning gives you a feeling of control. When you complete your victory hour, you feel proud, you feel ready, you feel strong. This confidence stays with you during the day. The author explains that many people feel stress because they start the day in a weak way. They wake up late. They rush. They check messages. They feel behind. But when you start the day early and calmly, you feel ahead. You feel organized. The book also talks about protecting your focus. During the day, many things try to take your attention. But if you start the day with strong habits, your mind becomes more focused. You can work better and you can avoid distractions. The author says that great lives are built from daily routines. The morning routine is one of the most powerful routines. When you repeat this routine every day, your brain learns it. It becomes automatic. You no longer fight the habit. It becomes part of who you are. Waking at 5 o'clock a.m. is not only for work. It is for personal growth. It is for health. It is for peace of mind. It is for learning and planning. It is a time that belongs only to you. Now, the author says that many people want quick results. They want success in a short time. But real growth takes time. Strong habits grow slowly. When you repeat a good habit every day, it becomes part of your life. After some time, you no longer think about it. You just do it. The author says that the first days of waking up early can feel difficult. But if you continue, your body learns the new rhythm. Your energy becomes better. The brain changes with habits. At first you use strong effort. Later the habit becomes natural. Many successful people use routines. They do not depend on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited. Some days you feel lazy. But routines stay with you. When you have a routine, you do the action even when you do not feel like it. Discipline is like a muscle. When you use it, it becomes stronger. When you do not use it, it becomes weak. Waking up at 5 a.m. every day trains your discipline. This discipline helps you in many areas of life. Focus is also important. In today's world, there are many distractions. Phones, emails, social media, they take our attention. Because of this, many people cannot focus deeply. They start one task, then move to another. They feel busy but not productive. The book says that the morning routine helps build focus. When you start the day without your phone, your mind stays calm. When you exercise, reflect, and learn, your body becomes stronger. During the day, it is easier to concentrate on important work. The author says that you must protect your best hours. The morning is one of the best hours of the day. It is quiet. It is fresh. It is clear. You must not waste this time on small things. You must use it for growth. Now, in the final chapters, the book brings all the ideas together. The author explains that the 5 a.m. habit is not only about waking early. It is about building a strong life step by step. It is about using each day in a better way. When you change your mornings, you slowly change your future. The book reminds us that success is not one big moment. It is many small actions every day. When you wake up early, move your body, think quietly, and learn something new every day, you build strength, you build clarity, you build confidence over time. These small actions create big results. The author says that many people live without clear direction. They move from day to day. They react to problems. They feel busy but not satisfied. The morning routine helps you stop and think. It helps you choose your way. It helps you live with purpose. The book says that purpose is very important. Purpose means knowing why you do things. When you have purpose, you feel more energy. You feel more motivation. You feel more meaning in your life. Morning reflection time helps you think about your purpose. It helps you see what matters to you. The author explains that life will always have challenges. There will be stress. There will be problems. There will be difficult days. But strong habits help you stay calm and focused. When you start the day well, you are more ready for challenges. The book also explains that the 5 o'clock a.m. habit builds inner strength. Inner strength means staying strong inside even when life is difficult. When you keep your routine every day, you train your mind. You learn discipline. You learn patience. You learn consistency. Over time, the morning routine becomes part of your identity. You begin to see yourself as a focused and disciplined person. You feel proud of your habits. You trust yourself more. This self-trust is very important for success and happiness. The author also talks about long-term vision. You should think about your future. What kind of life do you want in 5 years? What kind of person do you want to become? Morning thinking time helps you move toward that future slowly and clearly. The author says that many people wait for motivation. They wait until they feel ready. But motivation is not always there. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Also, you must care for balance in life. Work is important, but health and relationships are also important. The morning routine helps you take care of yourself first. When you feel strong inside, you can help others better. The book reminds the reader that energy is very valuable. When you sleep well, eat well, and exercise, your energy becomes higher. When you use your energy well, your work becomes better. The morning routine helps you protect and build your energy. The final message is gentle but powerful. Start with one morning, continue with the next morning. Stay patient, stay consistent. Over time, your life will change. Your habits shape your life. Your mornings shape your habits. When you take control of your mornings, you take control of your life. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for listening and learning with Daily English Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, you can listen again and practice your English. Slow listening helps your brain learn more. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and have a calm and beautiful day. Bye for now.